video. In today's video I will show you how to upload an image to S3 bucket of AWS using node.js as well as express.js. So let's get started. So firstly you will need access to AWS S3 and you will have to create an S3 bucket as well manually. So that's no way around it. Next, you will have, once your bucket has created, go to your bucket and go to the permissions tab and make sure you have turned this off. So the block all public access is off, otherwise you won't be able to access your image URL as far as I know. So make sure this thing is the first. You will have to create a package.json file. Just create a folder, inside that create a package.json file, and or you can if you don't want to create package.json, you can just run npm init -y and it will create a package.json file for you. And here you will have to include 4 dependencies. First is the AWS SDK client S3. So this is the new way of uploading image to S3. Next, we need the pre-signer dependency as well, because once we upload an image, we will get to to download that particular image. We want the image URL, right? But we don't want the image URL to be unsafe, or we don't want it to be live for a unlimited amount of period of time. And a pre-signed URL is a kind of like a secure URL which you can access, and it's not you can determine what time you want, like how long you want the URL to be accessible. Next, I am using express and express file upload. Next, what you can do is here you can see just npm install to install all the node dependency. Next, inside index.js I have required express, then I have required file express-file upload as well. Then if you see, I have created a routes called upload routes inside my routes folder, so I'm referencing that. Then I am creating our app of express, then this URL encoded as well as JSON, and here you can see this is for CORS handling. Then you have to use this app.use file upload because we want to upload it to S3. Then app.use upload routes, and here you can see that I am using app.use just so that in case a URL is not found, you don't really need this, but just to be on safer side I have written this. And I am running our server on 3000 port. Now the important part comes inside the upload route.js, which is inside the routes folder. So here you can see I'm just again including express, and here I am requiring S3 client, put object client. So this is for putting the object like image on S3, and get object command, sorry, not client command, and get object command is used for getting the image from S3. And I have also imported get signed URL. Now firstly we will use this router from express.router. Next, you have to change your bucket name. So whatever bucket name you have given, make sure you use that. Next, you have to create S3 client. Again, here also you will have to change your region. So whatever region you have given, make sure you change that to that as well. Next, you while giving yourself, so suppose if you have someone above you like a root user, then he, while giving you the access for S3, he must have given he will get access to your access ID as well as secret access key. So you can ask him. Otherwise, if you have the full access, you can just download that access key ID as secret access key. It will be a CSV file, okay? And you have to put those relevant values over here. Don't put this values, this won't work. Then just use router.post upload. So this is the route of which I'm creating. Then we are checking for file. So if there are any files, then I'm getting the file. From that I'm getting the file name, because I need the file extension as well as the file name without extension. So what I'm doing is I'm getting the large dot index. So by default I'm applying a file extension of JPEG and another variable of file without extension. And if there is a large dot index, so what I'm doing is I'm substringing it to get the file without index extension as well as the file extension. Next, I'm also getting a timestamp, because it could happen that 2 different users might upload different files with the same file name. So in case that should not happen, that's why I'm using this timestamp. And here you can see I'm just checking if file name without extension is not equal to null, then use the file name without extension, apply timestamp, then apply the file extension. Otherwise just use timestamp followed by the file extension. And here you can see I'm creating a params of bucket your key, which is full name of your image, and body, which is file.data. Then we will use put object command and pass the params to it, and then the client will send it to S3 bucket. Now to download the params, what you could do is bucket colon bucket name and key colon full name. Then you will have to use the get signed URL, where we will pass the S3 client, we will pass the get object command and the download params to it, and here you can set the expiry time. So it is in seconds, so which you can see the number of seconds. So here you can define whatever seconds you want to define to, and here you can see I'm just sending the download URL. If not, I'm sending an error, and I'm sending an error over here. Don't forget to module.export equal to router as well. Next, how to use it, you can just open Postman, go to localhost :3000/upload, and go to the body section, and here choose form-data, and our key name is file, and here you can upload any file. So here it will allow you to select a file. Just click on select file, pick any file, and just click on send. Once that is done, you will get your download URL. So that's how easy it is. Thank you for watching. Bye.